is just a goldfish, but he's cooler than Chuck Norris.
That is not true.
But apart from Darwin, the Amazing World of Gumball has an emo ghost, an evil genius who somehow makes villainy look cool, and more. So today, we're ranking the 8 coolest characters in the show to find out who's really the coolest. Starting with this rainbow that thinks he's got the best RIZZ. I'm putting Tobias this low on the list because even though he is one of the lamest people on this show, he did something cool that actually impressed me.
Tobias, what are you doing?
You see, he thinks he's a ladies' guy, but he just embarrasses himself every time he tries to RIZZ a baddie. So you just can't help but laugh at him instead of with him.
I am Sir Tobias of Elmore, and I'm here to claim your daughter's hand.
Tobias has a massive ego and genuinely believes he's this ripped jock, but in reality, he's just not. He's obsessed with sports, constantly flexing, and trying to build up his scrawny frame. But despite everything I've said, Tobias makes this list because he did something so cool in the candidate.
Tobias, what are you doing? Throwing money at the problem.
Okay, money isn't the solution to every problem.
It is if you've got enough.
Filling a pit with money is crazy work, and to me, he surely lived up to how cool he thinks he is in this moment. Still, this one act pales in comparison to Rob's entire character. Now, the only reason I'm even putting Rob on this list is because he makes villainy look cool.
I am in control, and the time has come for you to pay. Same for you, buddy. That remote was $12.99.
Rob is one of the most interesting characters in the entire series because of how unique he is. The guy is definitely morally conflicted and has done some disgusting things, but at the same time, you just can't hate him. His story is so deliciously meta and weirdly sympathetic that you almost want him to win. Even before becoming Elmore's #1 menace, Rob was just a cool, nice, social dude. But when Gumball and Darwin forgot who he was, kicked him down a manhole, and left him behind in the void, everything changed. He crawled back from nothing. No memory, no identity. That's pretty badass, isn't it? But you know who's cooler than Rob? You, after you subscribe to my channel. If you're enjoying the content so far, please hit that like button and consider subscribing. Over 90% of you haven't subscribed yet. It's totally free, takes just a second, and helps the channel more than you know. Now let's move on to the remaining 6 cool characters. And coming right up is Penny. I mean, she's the girlfriend of the main character, so that's pretty cool, no?
That is literally what I just said.
Oh, we make such a great team.
Well, apart from that, Penny is just very nice and friendly. She sticks up for her friends often, implying she has a strong sense of integrity.
Can you pass this on to Penny? They're so cool that you give penguins brain freeze.
She's the type of person who will step back from her own happiness if it means helping someone else find theirs. Like in The Bros, when she was willing to let Gumball go just to make sure Darwin could process his feelings.
You may now high-five the bro.
But what really sets Penny apart is that moment in the shell, where she literally breaks out of her shell and transforms into this radiant, fairy-like being. And ever since then, she has remained in this form. That's pretty rad. She even gained the ability to shapeshift based on emotions. But the few times she has transformed, it wasn't to intentionally harm anyone. Despite her usual friendly demeanor, Penny has been shown on occasion to be harsh when upset, or attempting to get what she wants. In The Transformation, she resorts to threatening Gumball in an attempt to coerce him into taking her side in her family's argument.
I know you'll say the right thing. Aw, then she added a little thumbs up emoji to cheer me on. That was the closest I could find to a hand with missing fingers.
And in The Amadine, when Gumball takes her father's side, she enacts payback by humiliating Gumball for the rest of the night.
Okay, fine. I'll play ball just this once, but remember...
History does not smile kindly on traitors!
Not cool, Penny. Not cool. I've said it before, and I'll say it again. Anais is just 4 years old, but she is smarter than Albert Einstein, Oppenheimer, and Magnus Carlsen combined. She's sharp, logical, and terrifyingly efficient for her age. Her mind isn't just built for solving problems, it's built for strategy. Anais has a knack for plotting elaborate schemes and decoying everybody's perceptions to achieve her goal. as evidenced in the remote and the password.
I feel so proud of her, yet really scared at the same time.
In the wonderfully weird world of Gumball, Anais's creativity even levels up, as she can now use her intelligence and imagination to conceptualize and create highly advanced inventions. In The Gut, she invents a walkie-talkie device capable of allowing organic matter such as plants and fungus to communicate with people.
Oh, give me death!
Truly horrifying.
I also like how despite her IQ, she's still a victim to the problems of a toddler, like how she is a huge fan of Daisy the donkey, and believes in the legend of kissing a frog to get a prince. Anais is pretty cool when it's about super intelligence, but when it comes to social interactions, let's just say she's not exactly smooth. In The Friend, it is shown that Anais is very socially awkward.
Where is everyone?
I don't know. I prepared everything and no one came. Did you invite anyone? Of course not. I have no friends.
And because of that, she can't rank higher than 5th coolest character. Coming right after her, though, is Gumball. Sure, the guy can be selfish, egotistical, and wild, but deep down, he's just a fun-loving, mischievous kid with way too much personality for one blue cat. His ability to be both ridiculously childish and weirdly sophisticated is exactly why I find him so cool. When it comes to pulling off schemes or cooking up chaos, the dude's a genius. Like in The Scam, where he turns stealing candy into a full-blown heist movie.
Every last bit of candy in Elmore. All right, dig it.
The kid could honestly run a startup if he wasn't so busy causing disasters. He's also surprisingly optimistic. Even when life goes sideways, like in The Money, he's the one reminding everyone that family matters more than cash. Another cool thing about him is how he is very protective of his loved ones. On multiple occasions, he is quick to go into a sort of overprotective mode whenever anybody tries to hurt his siblings. Gumball's got that ride or die energy, and I love it. But that ego of his is massive. His jealousy towards Darwin in the triangle, or his obsession with proving Alan isn't perfect, just isn't cool. Still, I mean, this amazing world is literally about him. What could possibly be cooler than that? An emo ghost, that's what. Carrie is nonchalant, gloomy, and totally unbothered, which already makes her cooler than half the town of Elmore. She might look like your typical nihilistic emo ghost who feeds on sadness, but deep down, you know, inside her ectoplasmic core, she's actually warm, brave, and surprisingly caring. She calls herself a punk rock chick, but really, Carrie talks to everyone, and somehow manages to stay chill through all their chaos.
So why do you come to the cafeteria every day?
Because it brings out the only feeling I have left. Pain.
Even though she once said pain is the only emotion she can feel, Carrie's shown plenty of heart. In Halloween, she literally blushes when Darwin kisses her. And when she thinks Gumball and Darwin are trapped in the underworld, she's visibly devastated. Then there's The Pony, where she accidentally watches A Pony's Tale and admits it was touching. And honestly, that's just adorable.
Tell me, is it wrong for a punk rock chick who lives in a haunted, malevolent mansion to be touched by the magical friendship of a pony?
She's selfless, too. In The Scam, she was willing to stay with Gargaroth forever if it meant saving the world. That's real hero stuff right there.
If you promise not to destroy this world, I will fill the void in your heart.
What are you doing?
It's the only way. Gargaroth, I will be your bride.
Coming right up as top 2 coolest character is Nicole Watterson. Not only is she the most powerful character in Gumball, but she is also a badass mother. First off, this thing she did in The Mothers is so freaking cool. You see, Nicole cares deeply for her family, so much that she'd do absolutely anything for them. She's the backbone of the Wattersons, holding down the house, the job, and the chaos. She works long hours at the Rainbow Factory just to keep everyone afloat, and still manages to outsmart, outrun, and outfight pretty much anyone in Elmore. She's got martial arts skills, super speed, energy beams, and even demon transformations. In the Fury, she was out here throwing anime punches that caused earthquakes. In the Limit, she literally turned into a red, rage-fueled demon that could age people with a single stare. I just can't help but see her as Elmore's final boss, for real. Unfortunately, Nicole also suffers from a tremendous amount of emotional stress because of her many duties, and when she's under stress, she isn't exactly chill anymore. Her extremely nasty temper issues will show when she's upset.
You're going to clean this place until it looks better than when you arrived.
Despite all that, Nicole is still a good mother and person. Very supportive, kind-hearted, forgiving, has a softer side, and she still loves her family very much. But still, she isn't as cool as Darwin. Of course Darwin would come first. I mean, he's the perfect balance of goodness. He's friendly, kind, and chill. Darwin doesn't even need much to be happy. He sees the best in people, even when they don't deserve it. Like in The Wicked, he still believed Mrs. Robinson had a good heart somewhere deep, deep down. That's how pure he is. He's honest to a fault, too. In The Shell and The Gift, he can't even tell a white lie. He's also the family's moral anchor, the one who keeps Gumball from turning every situation into a disaster. But don't get it twisted, Darwin isn't soft. Push him too far and he'll snap. Episodes like The Banana and The Words show that when Darwin loses it, he can throw hands.
I think that you have to put your shirt on thing first!
Still, his biggest strength is his heart. He loves hard, he feels everything deeply, and when he's left out, it crushes him. Like in The Bros and The Burden. That emotional side is what makes him human, even though he is a goldfish. And come on, even his name is cool.
Darwin, Raglan, Caspian, Ahab, Poseidon, Nicodemus, Watterson III.
You don't seem so bad for a kid.
He's literally named after Charles Darwin, the scientist behind evolution. His middle names, Raglan, Caspian, Ahab, Poseidon, Nicodemus, all tie back to the ocean, courage, and rebirth. It's like the creators made him the perfect symbol of being cool. In fact, Darwin says only cool people subscribe to my channel.